Hello, beautiful souls. Hope you all are doing good. So, I am back again with another reading, and let's see what is the choices you have. But before that, I have not selected any topic today because I wanted to go with the flow. So, what we will do first, um, I'm just thinking that should we select this first or should we see the topic first? Okay, so you can choose between these three. This is the first blue stone, which is lapis lazuli. Okay, this is the second stone, which is this I think blood stone, red and black blood stone, and this is third, which is clear quartz. Okay, so I have not even decided the topic and these other choices, but let's see what is the choice. So let's pray to God, goddesses, higher self, your higher self, my higher self, ancestors, and ask them that what is the topic today that they want us to get the message from. So we will take one common topic, which will be the theme of the reading. Okay, and I would be, if of course I would be putting the time stamp below, and I would be also naming the topic in the in the thumbnail. But people who are listening to this, because I have not planned this, so we will go with the flow. I hope it makes sense. Yeah, I think it will make sense. So let's see that angels guide divine beloved. Okay, the card has flipped out on its own. So the card is honoring, I am kind and loving, and I can see an inner child also here. So it says, change me divine beloved into one who honors my emotions. Let me feel my feelings without judgment and then release them. Show me how to be kind and loving to the child inside who needs care. Wow, such a beautiful energy, and this is one of my favorite topic to work on. So also, before I start, my name is Payal, and I have been doing this reading from past 14 years now, and I am also a clinical hypnotherapist, a Reiki Master. I am also a transpersonal regression therapist. I also do Bach flower remedies, and I try and integrate all the understanding that I understand from cards. So I also teach tarot. Whatever I understand, I will be sharing with you. So I think that today's topic is all about how you can honor your inner child and what does your inner child wants to tell you, so that you can honor. One of the important reason before we start, that I like this topic also not because the spirit has chosen this for us today, but also because this is very close to my heart. One of the things that anything that works in our life is also because somewhere the inner child is happy and we can experience the happiness in our life, and something not working in our life is also somewhere a part of the inner child is not happy. If you are not very much aware of this understanding, I would just like to tell you in a nutshell that our present and our future is also depends on our past, and our past comes from our inner children. And because here the inner child is approximately not more than 4-5 years old. See? Yeah. So we will go with the flow, but the topic would be honoring, I am kind and loving. So how you can be kind and loving towards your inner child, so that everything falls in place in your life, so that the inner children are happy, you are happy, and ultimate your present and future is happy. For some of you, I'm also picking that with inner children, because I have worked with certain clients where the inner child is not from this life, from some other lifetime. Maybe I will share in the reading if it comes up, but yeah, sometimes there are inner children from another lifetimes, and when I am channeling, so see what makes sense to you, take what resonates, and whatever doesn't resonate is fine. Maybe you can choose another set of cards, because this is a general reading, or maybe this is not the reading for you. That is also possible. I'm not saying that you should force yourself to let things make sense to you, because forcing is like you are creating more problems for yourself when even there is no problem. But a part of you, if you feel that no, this is something connected, then kindly be patient with me while I'm doing this reading, okay? But I'm really excited to see what comes up, and I have not shuffled any decks because I didn't knew the topic, so how will I know that what we will be doing? So let's see what are the messages for you for honoring your inner children. I am kind and loving, and how can you be kind and loving to your inner child? Yeah, so I am keeping this here so that I also focus on this, and we will be picking more cards from here, okay? So we will see. So these are 3 sets, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so today inner children wants to come. Let's start with the first set. People who have selected lapis lazuli, hello, welcome to my channel. And the first thing coming to me is something to do with voicing out your thoughts, ideas, beliefs. Also because this is connected to the throat chakra, and throat chakra is also known as Vishuddhi chakra. Vishuddhi is Vish ki Shuddhi, which is converting from negative to positive. Maybe today's reading will help you how to, either you have already worked on how to convert something which is negative to positive, because here it is written, change me divine beloved into one who honors my emotions. So maybe some negative emotions that you may have stored in your throat, okay? Or it could be even your solar plexus, because this is also connected to solar plexus sometimes, because I feel because it's also sometimes connected to self-esteem, okay? So let me feel my feeling without judgment and then release them. Show me how to be kind, loving to the child inside who needs care. I am excited. For some, this could be a repeated experience in your life in this childhood, where you may have gone through some issues multiple times also. That is also I am picking. I don't know, we will see as it goes. So I am picking from different set of cards. So this is work your light. Then this is power of surrender. What is the message for people who have selected lapis lazuli? This is something which is my hand written. I have curated them myself. So I'm just going with the flow, and I'm closing my eyes because a bit of idea I have what are there in the cards. So I don't want to be biased or select something that I know. I just want to pick up something that is actually meant for you today. Okay. So I've selected one from this. This is Yogic path. So let's see what is the message for people who have selected lapis lazuli. Something to do with your honoring your inner children. And I don't know why I have selected this deck, but let's see. It is activation, sacred geometric activation oracle cards, because when I was selecting the decks, I was just around the collection of my decks and I just picked up this. So I believe that something is there that has to be reached to you. Fourth, okay, we will see later. And from tarot, how many cards? Maybe 5. Okay. People who have selected lapis lazuli for honoring their inner children. Okay. go with the tarot or with the oracle? Okay, we will go with this oracle first. It says star seeds, what lights you up? What lights you up? So one of the thing is to connect to your inner children. You have to also see what lights you up as a child. What was that one activity, one thought process, one experience, or one person that really light you up? Because to honor your inner children, it is very important that you understand that something in you will light you up. And star seed is a card where you could be a star seed. Star seed are the people who are from different planet, and they are here for some reason to experience life in some way and form. Okay, you may have high emotions also. I feel because here I can see the water, and I think the water element is very important. And of course, because we are talking about emotions, and emotions is all about water, right? So how can you honor your emotions which are something connected to childhood? And first thing is that first also connect with the happy child. The happy child is something that really lighted you up in the childhood. For some of you it could be difficult to understand what did light you up in the childhood, so you may have to be a little bit of exploring. Or what you can do is, okay, so what you can do is maybe stand in front of the mirror and ask yourself that what would you like to do. So suppose I am asking myself, the younger self, so I will ask Payal, I am here for you, kindly tell me what can I do for you. And maybe I'm picking up, maybe I would also say that Payal, I'm really sorry that it took you so much, that I took so much time to know your presence, and it's okay if you don't want to show yourself to me now. So you can say this what I am saying, okay? And but still I would like to connect to you. And if she or he shows up, you can ask. Or maybe some people may not have a clairvoyance or a vision, but they may sense something inside them that is saying to them that this is what they want. So sometimes it could be like as simple as going for an ice cream. Okay, I think go with that flow and connect. We will come back to this. Let's see more. So this frequency card, can you believe I have shuffled in front of you and I said about lapis lazuli and throat chakra card shows up. There are how many cards in this deck? I can't believe. I love the surprises that universe brings towards us. So I don't know how many cards, but I'm sure there are more than 50 cards in this deck. 44 cards, sorry. So rare. And it says the frequency of throat chakra, the blue flower of life, supports our self-expression and sense of peace and balance. So this card today has come up for people who have selected lapis lazuli, that you are shifting in your frequency, and as you connect and honor the inner children and you start expressing yourself and you start asking for peace and balance in your life from the universe, the blue flower of life will also help you. Okay, and this card also tells me about Lord Shiva. Some of you may be a devotee of Lord Shiva, because I remember about Neelkant, right? One of his name is Neelkant. So yeah, you may be a devotee of Shiva, or maybe it is an asking you to connect to him. That will also help you to open up. It will help you to open your throat chakra. Okay, let's see from the tarot. Okay, wow, I can't believe it. So this has come reverse. Should I take reverse? Maybe. Okay, I'll read it this way. So two aces and both are reverse. So ace of wands is actually about creativity. It's about new ideas, new thoughts, new creative energy, or new actions also, on the inspired actions. So maybe some of you may be feeling a bit of block in not being able to take actions in certain area of your life, be it love also, because your ace of cups is also reversed. So it could be either you want to attract love, this could be love for a romantic love, or this could be love for in friendship, or generally love. Or this also I am sensing that if you are already in a relationship, then maybe sometimes the way you speak is not reaching to your partner, and that is because the throat chakra is blocked. And somewhere I feel that I'm sensing that throat chakra yours, and maybe the solar plexus of the partner, because there is some kind of power play also going on in the relationship or in the connection. And once you start working on your throat chakra by understanding what your inner child needs, you will see the perception change in you. Hangman is all about taking a pause, not being very impulsive about making a choice or a decision in your life, and just letting be for the time being, till the time you get clarity of what next, what you have to do. And if it is something to do with work also, this will help you to understand that once you connect to your throat chakra and you understand that where is the words or thoughts that you speak is not reaching to other people, or it could be for some people not reaching in the universe. You may be having some complaints because your other cards are the one, it says Three of Swords and the Tower. So the combination of this card says to me, maybe you have some complaints to universe because things are not working out in your favor, or maybe in the past it has not worked out and you are still in the process of releasing all the old energies from your space. So you may be in a better space now because one, you are listening to this. That means that you may have done some inner work, something, whether it could be through praying, through meditation, through chanting, through some sessions, healing sessions. Maybe you are into some healing already. Anything, you may be already working, or maybe you are not working and you may have worked in some other time and space in another lifetime. Okay, if you are not connecting this to this lifetime, this could be something to do with past life. Let me just see if it is connecting to past life. So if major arcana comes, let me just put it this way, if major arcana comes, then this issue is being somewhere carried forward from the past life. And if it's a minor arcana or a minor arcana or a code card, then it is something to do more of this life. Okay, so this is something more to do with this life. Okay, something to do with this life. So this tells me that maybe in the childhood you didn't have people who could have appreciated you for who you are, and there could be lot of criticism in your space. People may have, or parents may have, or teachers may have criticized you a lot, and somewhere because of that the inner child could be scared a bit, and there could be lot of emotional suppression. Okay, and that suppression of emotions is now comes out more, maybe in an aggression form also. Not aggression in a way where you may hurt people through physically, but it could be through your words. And this could be also vice versa, that you are also getting hurt by people's words, by people's attitude or approach towards you, because somewhere you are looking for some kind of appreciation from them. So you may do a lot of things for a lot of people. You may be giver also in a relationship or in your life, but you are not getting the I would say the returns, or the reciprocation is not happening. So once you start connecting to the inner child, where this whole thing started, okay, from what time and space, who started the way they started. Another thing coming to me, because it's a star seed card, that maybe, should I say that? Yeah, so maybe that the expression that is being blocking is something that will also bring freedom to you, okay. And the star seed could be that you are a star seed, so it could be that that you may have a past life not related to this inner child, but you may have a past life where something is being carried forward, okay. And once you start connecting to inner child of this life, maybe that thing will open up to resolve that, okay. Because this tower movement doesn't come just like that, right? The tower movement is something like the tower is falling, right? The tower is breaking or it's falling, or maybe something which is very shocking, which is you are not expecting. So also this could be that your inner child is in shock of something or some experience, and that is being repressed in the throat chakra. So what happens is, many times some emotions we store in different parts of the body, okay. So in your case it could be in the throat chakra, or it could be also, I feel that some grief that you have stored there and you have not allowed yourself to cry or to vent. I think if that is the case, maybe you can take some expert help so that you have a safe place to vent it out, okay. It's very important to vent. Let's see, what can you surrender so that you can honor and be kind to your inner child. It says surrender your desire to control people, and control people is an issue again from solar plexus. So it says being over controlling can sabotage relationship. To more effectively achieve your goal, back off, regroup, and give situations some breathing room. So when I say control issues, this could be also about, the inner child wants to keep herself or himself safe. Because the inner child wants to keep safe, so you may have some ideal understanding of certain situation in your life, certain people in your life, certain experience of your life, and that's where the control comes, because the child wants to keep himself or herself safe. So in adult life you may keep attracting situations or experiences where either you try and control people, either they try and control you, okay, and it is working against you. So surrender your desire to control people. Maybe what you can do is say to yourself that I am safe and the child inside me is also safe, and I allow myself to let the people be who they are, or maybe I see them as they are. Or this could be also, I allow myself to attract people who grow with me, because here it is written being over controlling can sabotage relationship, okay. Let's see the yogic path card, and it says Brahma. So let's read from the book. Just give me a moment. Brahma is, again I have shuffled in front of you, though the card has come Brahma, but the color is again blue. How rare this could be, right? And Brahma for me here also, I feel the creator. So you must be aware of Aham Brahmasmi, I am the creator. So in your case you are the creator. So let's read from this. Thank you God Brahma for coming today and helping us today for this reading. Okay, it says God of creation. It's time to create. Brahma, the creator of the universe and all beings, has come to you with a message that now is the time to bring that idea to fruition. What is the idea you have been sitting on but haven't taken any action? And I think I started somewhere that you are not able to take an inspired action, right? Now is the time to plant that seed into the earth and water it with your intention so it sprouts to life, benefiting all those around you. Brahma's rosary symbolizes time cycle through which the world moves from creation to substance, from substance to dissolution, and from dissolution to new creation. Which cycle are you on? Interesting. And one more card which I have done, it says follow your dreams and they follow the way. Okay, so whatever dreams you have, whatever desires you have, put it into action and they will find their way on its own, because as you start walking in the direction will be shown to you. Follow your dreams and they know the way. Follow your dreams and they know the way. Be your unique vision board. So you have to be your own vision board as well. Then give yourself some credit. So maybe again I think we started with criticism also somewhere. So maybe there is so much pressure on yourself of being perfect or being right or doing that okay, maybe I have achieved this goal and your next goal must be already ready for you, and you are not giving yourself enough credit for how far you have come. Maybe one of your belief system could be that if I give myself the credit, my ego will rise or I will become an egoistic person, and I should not be an egoistic person for acknowledging how far I have come or for whatever I do. And that also stops you to be your unique self. Okay, don't be scared to dream big. You have what it takes. So I think the inner child also trying to tell you is that they have dreams. You have to just follow your dreams from your childhood and they will automatically find their way. You don't have to do anything. You just have to dream big, because here it is written dream big. Be your unique self. Give yourself credit, because that's what was lacking, right? Not getting the appreciation, not getting the credit for your work or credit for what you do or credit for who you are. So start giving yourself the credit. Be your own cheerleader also, I feel. And once you start doing that, you will see that things are falling in place. So maybe I will pick one card of the outcome. If you start giving the honor and being kind to yourself, loving and kind to yourself, how will your life change, or what will change? Okay, we have not picked from here. So how will people who have selected lapis lazuli, how will their life change once they start giving the honor? People who have selected lapis lazuli. Okay, so some people I am picking the energy that some people are already digesting what I have said, so it's okay, take your time. Okay, so how will the light change? So it says heart, I allow love to lead. It says change me, Divine Beloved, into one who can allow love to lead my life. May I offer myself completely to the highest of all, may occur as needed. Grant me peace and contentment wherever I am. Use me for the greatest good. So the life, I think the steps that are given to you or the life will change is: one, you will start operating more from your heart, because you will be start following your dreams. You will be start taking inspired actions. You will be not stuck in this energy of disappointment, because your heart will also get healed, right? The heart energy, the heart will also get healed. You will also feel more I think you will not only feel, but you will also act from the leadership, because it says, I allow love to lead. Yeah, some of you may also attract a partnership who will be also very loving, or if you are struggling in your current relationship, then probably there would be some changes and betterment for you and for your partner. And of course you will feel contentment and peace. And use me for the greatest good. That means you changing holds the power to change other people's world. So once you start following your dreams, they will find their way, and you will be also coming across your people where you don't have any desire to control, where you don't have any desire to do something which is nothing to do with you, or it is like out of control, because your words and the power that you have, or from the power you will speak, will be very much heard by a lot of people, and lot of people will also appreciate you, because this is Six of Wands. Six of Wands is all about appreciation. It's about recognition also. So I think a lot of people will appreciate you for who you are, because they will understand where you are coming from and what is it that you want to give it to them. Okay. And also star seed card. So I think that one thing that will happen is, maybe you have a particular mission here on the earth, on the planet earth, and that will also get somewhere connected as you start working and honoring your inner children. Because okay, that makes sense, that because people who have been through pain and who have been through this tower moment, they understand how the people who are hurt are feeling. So you will be more compassionate toward them. You will understand their perspective. You will understand that where they are coming from, and you will understand that how you can hold the space for people, and how you can help or contribute in their life to make them free from their burdens, and let their wish also being fulfilled, because your wish is also getting fulfilled. So this could be in any area of life that you would be working in long run. So yeah, I think that is it. Star seed. Then I just seen the index. I don't know why I star seed. Okay, page 54. And 54 is a number of 9. 9 is a number of completion. Some of you could also be a life path number 9. I am a life path number 9, so I understand. 54 it says, starseeds are souls with double mission to raise their own consciousness and the consciousness of the planet. They are old souls who have incarnated elsewhere beyond the planet. Many starseeds arrive with a feeling that time is running out, and there is something that they came here to do or create or contribute. If you pull this card, it is confirmed that you are a starseed, and you are being encouraged to answer the call, to follow that lights you up. Once awake, most starseed souls find it hard to have meaningless conversations, job and relationships. They innately know that there is much more to life and feel that there is something more and get to work. They remain restless until they step into their calling, which is to light up the world with their unique presence. Starseeds are scattered all over the planet, in hospitals and schools, in slums and mansions, on stages and in edit suits, in parks and nightclubs, in taxis and theme parks. Many starseeds spend parts of their life trying to fit in, or in some form of spiritual closet. If you are dimming your light to fit in, it's time that you stop and start embracing the unique light that you came here to share, and treat your time on earth like a glorious vacation. Will you believe me if I say the back card of your frequency card was earth? right? I'm not going there right now because it would be too lengthy, maybe some other time. But what I feel is that from childhood maybe somewhere there was clarity, but over the period of time and the experience, it has taken the backseat. It's high time that you let it come out, and may your inner child experience with you all the love, all the kindness, all the abundance, all the, I think, I don't know why I want to use the word assurance that you are on the right path and everything will fall in place, because you are a divine child, you are the God child, so you don't need to worry about anything. Lots of love. Let me know in the comment section how was the reading for you. Maybe we will come connect in some other time and space. Lots of love. Take care. Bye. So let's go to the next reading. Let me just clear the deck, the energy. So let's go to the next reading, but before that let me just shuffle and clear the energy for next set, so that the first reading is not overpowered. So we will go to the, I think the next one was blood red stone. So I'm just cleaning the deck so that the reading is not overpowered. So the topic remains same. So let's see. So yeah. So hello, people who have selected this blood red stone. Welcome to my channel, and let's see what are the messages for you. The first one was amazing. I was surprised. Hopefully this reading also goes well and you get the messages that you need to hear from the angels, the ascended masters, the higher self, from your inner child importantly. So let's see. So the first word coming to me is happiness. Some kind of blockage in happiness, and this is a stone which is connected to lower chakras. I think one of the base chakra, which is root chakra. For some of you it is also, I feel, the sacral chakra, and the root is connected to the crown chakra, and the sacral is connected to the third eye chakra. Okay, so something to do with root, which could be money, sacral, which could be around conception also for somebody, if you want to become a mother or a parent, or third eye could be not being very clear of your path. Okay, I'm just giving what could be that honoring your inner child will help you bring in your life, because there is some blockages. So yeah, crown chakra is also about getting the downloads or the inspired ideas from the universe. So I think this could be, take what makes sense, what resonates with you, because there are multiple things that are showing up. We will go with the flow. So let me just also again read once again this. So change me, Divine Beloved, into one who honors my emotions. Let me feel my feelings without judgment and then release them. Show me how to be kind and loving to the child inside who needs care. It could be something to do with the first word is care. I am getting attracted. So it could be that some of you may have not got the care they wanted in the childhood, the love. I think more than love, it is care, basic care, basic. It's not that your parents or people didn't care about you, it's just that maybe the way you wanted it, maybe the way you wanted. And second thing is coming to something to do with scarcity. Okay, we will come. Let's see the cards. The people who have selected red bloodstone, what is the message for them? I don't want too many, only one. take this. Okay, let's keep it. Okay. Right, I don't want to take many. Okay, good. People who have selected red bloodstone. Okay. And these are my hand made cards. So I am closing my eyes because I know some part of the card, so I don't want to be biased, and I just select what I get drawn to. I am selecting randomly, and this is Yogic Path oracle cards. So people who have selected blood red stone. Okay, this we will see later. And this is, again, I don't know why I have chosen this, but I think it's very clear because the first set of cards, I was amazed the way the synchronization has happened. But let's see. So this is Sacred Geometry Activations oracle cards. So, I think I talked about something of conception. We will come if it's needed. I'll come, okay? Don't be, I don't know, I'm just curious about everything. Okay. So the card is Radha. Radha is goddess of love. We will see this later. Let's see from the tarot. 5 cards for people who have selected. Okay. Okay. People who have selected 4. Back card is Hypnotherapist. Okay, so this could be something revolving around relationship. So the inner child, once you start, I read, right? I read this card. Yeah, I read. So once you start honoring your inner child, being kind and loving, one of the major area of your life that will be shifting is your relationship. Okay, so in a way I am saying that some problem in your relationship or in your romantic, I think somewhere specifically, something is to do with your inner children. And because here the card is Radha, and let me just also say about the 10 of Cups, also relationship or even children. Okay, because 10 of Cups is also about children. Okay, so 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. And yeah, so the first card from this deck, from the Work Your Light, is Yes. So I think if you have a doubt in your mind of something to change in your life in a positive manner, I feel, if you feel that will this happen, will this not happen, or will I get this kind of, I won't say person, I'm not specifically pointing towards one person, but the love that you want to experience in life in this lifetime, if you are asking that will this thing work for me, or should I go ahead with this or something like that, most probably the answer is yes. Then also I will say that wait for some time, let's see how card shows up. Why I am saying yes, because it has come with Radha. And if you follow Hinduism, you know who is Radha. Radha is the goddess who has surrendered herself completely to Krishna, and her showing in this reading, I am feeling blessed to do this, because she is so loving, so loving, that she can change life, she can change everything, soul, everything, your plan, your path, everything. She can change anything. You just have to call her once. She's so loving, so kind, so generous. So if you are not chanting, please start chanting her name if you want. Yeah? Or maybe you can listen something on YouTube. There is a lot of information about Radha. You can listen to them. Or some of you may be already praying to her or to Krishna, because Radha and Krishna, they are one. They are not two separate entities. Okay. Though I was supposed to say about this later on, but I am going with the flow. So maybe I want to first thank her for showing her presence here. Maybe she is helping you to connect to the right people, so that your relationship changes or shifts, or you experience love in this lifetime. And one of the love that you will be also experiencing is through the soul group, because two cards, one the yes, here also if you see there are 3 or 4 women, because we don't know if there is a woman behind this, so there is 3 women. And then this card has come, which has flipped for you, is great gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. And the back card was the High Priestess. So if you feel this is nothing to do with love or romance, this could be about your spiritual journey. This could be about you coming together with your soul tribe, because 10 of Cups is also about soul tribe. One of course it is about family and relationship, but yes. So why and how you can connect to your inner children, or what does the inner child wants to say? Okay, so there is some kind of confusion or maybe conflict, inner conflict which is going on, and that conflict can be something which is little confusing, and maybe just give me a moment. Okay, so what is happening is maybe the inner child is asking you to listen to them more rather than listening to the outside world. And maybe because you may have experienced, not like, I don't think there is not any shift in your life. I think already there is a shift. You are kindly waiting patiently to let the tree grow, to you are nurturing the tree, so you are already doing some healing work or something to do with bringing changes in your life. But still I think there is some inner conflict, and that inner conflict is coming from the programming that you had from the outside world, and it's like subconsciously it is keeping you blocked. So once you start connecting to your inner children who were listening some negative comments or some negative thoughts, ideas, beliefs from other people about yourself, you need to let yourself open your eyes, open the blindfold, because this was not something that happened by choice, but it just happened because of the social circle or the environment. This could be also not from parents, maybe, because 10 of Cups is also a card of maybe you had some family supporting you or loving you, or some manner not very very harmonious, but yeah, it's not so bad. It could be something to do with little extended family also, or for some people it could be your own family. And once you start connecting to this younger child in you, you will have more clarity, and you will attract loving people or even loving thoughts about yourself and about others, and the soul tribe that you are looking for. So when I was talking about the lower chakras, you know what I'm feeling, the chakras, that you are replanting yourself, because 7 of Pentacles, I feel that you are quite patient person. You are quite patiently waiting for your turn to come. You're waiting patiently for this gathering, for your soul tribe. This could be again a relationship. This could be also your work, people whom you want to work with, or people whom you want to connect on the soul level, so your soul tribe. So I feel lot of patience is there, but there is a button. So why should they need to connect to the inner child if there is patience? Because this is something, yes, but I am not seeing a prominent issue. So if you have come across, then what is it? Okay. Maybe you are a person who is very good in hiding your pain, and not because you want to, but maybe this is how you were coping. Okay, so I'm not saying that you should not hide and you should hide. I'm not saying that. That's your call to take of how you want to. I won't even say let go, I would say how to channelize your emotions, because I feel you have some clarity, you have the love in you, you have the patience in you, you have a vision in you that what you want to do in life, or what you want to do, or what kind of relationship you want. I also feel that you are also having this, devotion in you, because Radha card has shown up. So you have that. So let me read from this first and then we will see this. So Radha card. So Goddess Radha, please help us today. Why you have shown today for? It says Goddess of passion, love and longing. Okay, some of you may be longing for your soul tribe or people who understand you. Okay. Okay, so maybe you are always a bigger person in a relationship, or in your friend circle, or in your connections. It's not that people don't love you, but it's like if you say something to one person, like you are sharing something about your life, the other person will start talking about themselves first. So you start resolving their problem rather than getting, because you have connected to that person so that the person understands you. But the thing is that it's not that they don't understand, but I think they start talking about themselves and you start resolving their problems. Okay, so that's where you have learned somewhere, or you have coped up with it by somewhere little bit of hiding it. Yeah, so we will come to this. And it says Goddess of passion, love and longing. Are you love? You very well may be soon. Radha is the goddess of euphoric bliss and deep surrender when you gaze into the eyes of your lover. She is a passionate lover of Krishna who gave up everything to be in his arms. Radha represents the desire to merge with your beloved and lose yourself in the utter in the ecstasy of love, ecstasy that is love. If you aren't already in love, it will on its way and already occurring all around you. Allow yourself to lose yourself in the divine dance of romance. For love is just you experiencing your own soul in another body. So if you are not in a relationship, you will attract a relationship. For that, answer is yes. If you are already in a relationship, chances are that your relationship will elevate. So keep working on your inner child, maybe because you are already doing. Keep honoring your inner children and you will experience more love in your relationships. And this was, why is it? See, I can't make this up. So the Temperance, the King of Pentacles and the Sun. So positive card. I think if you worry about whatever people said to you in the past, or they are saying to you, or maybe your inner talk, something negative, I think you don't need to worry. You just let the thought come, let the thought go. You don't need to worry about how it will happen, when will it happen, will it happen. You're just doing what you are doing because I think you are doing quite good. Keep visualizing what kind of soul tribe you want, because I think I'm feeling this kind from this is visualization, because that will help you to open your eyes and see the real world, because the inner child in you is scared to have a bigger vision, I feel. A part of you is a bit scared of having a vision. This could be also about conception, or about conceiving. So maybe because you don't know how it will work for you. So here it says embrace, and I think I spoke about something to do with crown chakra, root chakra, and the sacral chakra. So all the cards have come in this flower. It says the frequency of emergence invite us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from the place. So you have to more or less connecting not only the inner child who is confused or little bit this energy, but also the inner children who are innocent, who are having this wonderment, wow kind of energy, like wow, how is this happening, how this. So for example, if a child sees a flower, they will have this wonderment, right? The color, the texture, the smell, or if see some toy or maybe anything, so that wonderment is needed. So connect to that inner child of you to help you to have that innocence back. Okay, so it says surrender your ego, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A weak ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Okay, so that makes sense, because you are already a very positive person. It's not that you are not. You are putting your thoughts, ideas, beliefs in the right direction. But at times there is a part of you goes maybe in I know, or why should I, or why shouldn't I, something like that. Because ego is something which will not, or I would say which will sabotage your attraction towards attracting love, because it was written, no, right? Experiencing love through other, which will not happen if there is ego, right? And ego is not something bad or good. Ego is something that is stopping you to get what you want, or what you want to experience, or what is already written in your destiny somewhere to experience, but it is just getting delayed, because your high priestess says somewhere you are aware what you are going to experience. Somewhere a part of you is aware that is the reason there is longingness. Why will there be longingness if you don't know what you want? You know what you want, and that is the reason there is a longingness, right? So the ego will help you to, or surrender of ego will help you to get what you want. And it says cultivate gratitude, be service to others. So when you be service to others, it will also help you to connect to people who are doing either the same kind of work, or either they understand where you are coming from, and the union will happen automatically. And don't neglect your intuitive hits. And whatever you are doing, it will make more sense after some time. If it is not making sense to you now completely, it will make more sense after some time. Also, some of you, I feel, if you are working on your past life, if you have been taking therapies or some healing, or through any modality you are working, I think that many of your past self are also coming together, because it says all coming together. So many of your past selves are coming together to make sense of this life, for few of them. And now this is my handwritten card. So this is the say, don't underestimate your magic. You are a magical person. You have been doing very good till now. So don't underestimate your magic. Happy mind, happy life. Yes, happy mind, happy life, which was already somewhere mentioned. A garden of memories. So maybe you can connect with the inner children where there are a lot of happy memories. Okay, because it says a garden of memories. Nurture your soul. That will also help you to nurture yourself. Then believe. Maybe the self belief will also become stronger. See how beautiful it is. And then always learning, always growing, which is also connected to surrender your ego, because when you keep learning, you will not have much of ego. It will make you more humble. Okay, so it's like going time to go on basics. Anything else? Maybe I will read from the Great Gathering last thing, and anything that needs to come. See, I have not even opened, and it has come Soul Family. But let's stick to what has come up for you today. I don't know why I resist to throw in the index directly first and say like maybe okay, the card is 100. Sorry, the page number is 100. So it says you are being called to let your intuition move on physically. You are connected to a group of souls who are weaving a web around the planet. And as you travel and share your creation, something is rethreaded. The card is an acknowledgement that you are either being called to connect with others who are alike you at a soul level, or that you already are. You are being called to gather groups of people, either by leading them or becoming part of a group that can support you. Your soul's personal mission. You are part of a group of souls who agreed to be here at this time in the history to heal yourself, your ancestral line, and the planet, to raise consciousness so that we can continue to call this magnificent planet or the place home for eras to come. Oh, okay. One of the many consciously choosing to devote your life to something greater than yourself. It's time to call in your tribe by sharing your soul's voice and letting yourself be seen. When you share what is real and true to you, and you share the medicine that you most need, those who are like you will gather around you, and you are your tribe. They are just like you, and just as you are longing and searching for them, they are longing and searching for you. And I think this is also something to do with your inner child, that the inner child is also longing for you to connect. Okay, so I think the love and passion that you are looking for outside, one of the things that you can do is connect to that inner child who was very loving, very passionate about something. You may have a childhood where you have achieved something, and connect to that child, because that child holds the key of lot of things. Okay, and because that child was innocent and was wondering, right? We have finished that part. You can also do this light activation if you want. Keep your hands on your heart, even you can do it now or later, and say, I choose now to let myself be seen. I am ready to call in my soul tribe and create a web of light all over the planet. Okay, so some of you, once you start healing your inner child, maybe sometime you may have problem of being seen by others, or being by being found by others, because you may like to hide yourself, or you may not like to be seen by others. That could be a coping mechanism of an inner child. So you can connect to that child and tell him or her that it is safe to be seen, and it is safe to be loved, It is safe to be joyful and optimistic. It is safe to be wondering. It is safe to be innocent once again. Your innocence will not be misused or not being not being cared or unloved like it was in the past in any time and space. And so I think that was your inner child message. Anything else? Maybe you can say thank you to your inner child if you feel that you had a difficult childhood or some part of you where there was trauma or some kind of confusion. You can connect to that inner child and say thank you for holding up for so long, and you don't need to hold anymore. I'm there for you to take care of you, because lot of things are waiting in the pipeline for you. One of the basic thing is connecting to your soul tribe, connecting to a relationship, a partnership, anything else that is waiting for you once you connect to your inner child or honor your inner child. It says mystery, I rest in the unknown. Okay. It says change me, divine beloved, into one who rests peacefully in the unknown until the right and the timely action are shown. I offer the mystery to you alone. So I think the path is not very clear right now, because they want you to be surprised and wonder what is in store for you rather than being known everything. Maybe you can surrender the idea of knowing everything and just do what has been, one, you are already doing, and second is somewhere connecting to Radha and connecting to that inner child for wonder and innocence. So I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know in the comment section how was the reading for you. Lots of love. We will meet in some other time and space. Thank you so much. It was lovely connecting to you. So let's go to the third set of cards. People who have selected this clear cards, and as I am connecting to this, I'm also saying thank you for being in my space, and I'm clearing the deck by shuffling them, and I'm also trying to connect to what is this for you. So clear cards, people who have come here, you know, right? I hope you have heard the introduction, but if not, this is something to do with how can you honor, be kind and loving to your inner child, and how things can change for you when you are doing that. Okay? So let me just clear the deck also simultaneously. This is my handwritten cards. Selected clear thoughts, inner child. I have read in the introduction, but I'll read again. Change me, divine beloved, into one who honors my emotions. Let me feel my feeling without judgment and then release them. Show me how to be kind and loving to the child inside who needs care. I think clear thoughts is all about mental clarity. Okay. I think I think clearing your space, maybe you may have picked up lot of people's energy. This is, I think, subconsciously. It is not something you may have done consciously. So maybe lot of people's energy is in your space. So how can you check that? One of the things that is that you may feel often drained, lethargic. Some people may have also been through depression. Feeling depressed, or maybe having aches and pains in the body for no rhyme and reasons. That's what I feel. And honoring the inner child will help you to free you from lot of things actually. So let's start. For people who have selected clear thoughts, what is it that will help them once they are connecting to their inner children? Or inner child, one specific inner child, or the message from inner child. handmade card because I know what are in the card mostly, so I just close my eyes and pick one because I don't want to be biased and pick something that I want, but not something that I want, but something that actually will help you today. This is Yogic part. This is you will see later, and this is frequency, sacred geometry activation. I'll go with the flow. I'm not questioning much. Let's go with the flow. How can people who have selected you have so many ideas. Maybe you can make writing as your habit. I'm picking too many people. Something to do with self-love also. Okay, I had intended for one, but two have shown up. So first is this. It says unbound, releasing soul pattern, contracts and past life. So as you are connecting to this inner children, you will be also connecting. I think I have mentioned in the introduction, for some of you this could be an inner child from a past life as well, and that could be all you. Okay, I'm not sure, but that is a possibility. I will make sure in the reading that so you are in the process of releasing some soul patterns, contracts and past life. So very heavy energy again, and when I say heavy, I mean lot of things are going in the back of your life, because in the forefront I am seeing a very strong person doing lot of things, or at least trying to do lot of things. So lot of things on the platter actually, but yeah. Okay, we'll come, let's see more. It says discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and people around us from the place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. I think once you start connecting to your inner child and start honoring your inner child, one of the things that you will be getting is discernment. You will become more clear of what you want. You will be able to decide better. You will be able to make choices better, because lot of your choices in the past, I don't know about the present, but at least in the past, were something that was not in your control. And lot of the choices in the past was an accumulation of some karmic baggages or some karmic ideas or experiences which were carried forward in this life. So there was no control. As you connect to inner child first, even if you are not taking any past life sessions, you first connect to that inner child who is not able to use the discernment. Okay, because discernment helps us in lot of things. In your case, it will help you to ability to view the world and people around us from the inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. So that will help you to make right choices for you, right partner for you, right people for you, friends for you, anything. You will be more clear headed while choosing people in your space, and not being overpowered by or not being influenced by them, or by their, I think somewhere superficialness also. I don't know if there is a word superficialness, but something which is more superficial. And the tarot card, wow. See, the justice is all about karma and karmic things. So you are balancing lot of karmic cycles from your childhood. Maybe you may had an experience from childhood where you may have felt little low or depressed. I think I started with that. Or maybe a parent in your space was low and depressed, and that could be also a karmic relation that you share. So when I say karmic, is you have been knowing the people whom you come in contact through some time and space, okay, across lifetimes, okay. So another thing is that once you start connecting and honoring your inner children, you will have a better start, because you will be able to take risk, you will be able to go with the flow, you will also attract loyal people in your space, more balance, and this is also somewhere balancing of yin and yang. So maybe lot of balance in your masculine and feminine energy. Beings is also about freedom. So if you felt that you were not free to experience life, to decide what you want or how you want, that is because there was a lot of pressure coming from another time and space. So keep connecting to the inner children, because they are waiting to be, I think I wanted one inner child, but I think in your case there could be multiple inner children. If you have not worked with a specialist, my recommendation would be that you work with someone, or at least do some exercises which will help you to connect with your inner child. Let me just see what can you do here, because this is my hand too. I checked in other deck at the last, but I wanted to know that what can help you to connect and honor your inner children and be kind and loving to yourself. And here it says, wake up before it's too late. Live simple, give generously, practice kindness. Darling, you are a work of art. You are stronger than you think. And there is a Hamsa thing, so I think you are protected, divinely protected. Be fearless, choose happy, make every step count. So I think go slow is the first word coming for me. Okay, don't be in a rush, because good things are stored for you. Out of 5 tarot cards, there are 4 major arcanas. How rare this could be, right? So you are unique. Yeah, you are unique. You are work of art. You don't need to underestimate yourself. You don't need to underestimate. Even in the past, you were not able to use the discernment. Okay, even in the past, when you felt low, when you felt depressed, when you felt not so good about yourself, you don't need to feel that, because I feel a lot of good things are stored for you. You will be getting back your manifestation power. I'm saying that you already have manifestation power. It's just that now the manifestation power will be used more for your own benefits rather than only using for others, because anyways you are attracting everything, right? And yeah, so there will be a lot of balance, because you have lot of good attributes. You have really become a patient person. People may come to you also because you can give them a lot of trustworthy guidance or help or something, because I'm taking the energy of trusting the divine. So even when you have been through this, you are not losing your trust, which is very good. And if you feel that you are losing somewhere, then just be again kind and patient. Don't force yourself to trust. When there is no trust, that is because of the fear. It says be fearless. So because there is some fear, and that is not allowing you to trust, maybe trust the person or people, or trust the process, or maybe trusting your own instinct. So yeah, that could be the, and probably I'm also picking that because of that you may be asking many people a lot of things. I don't say that it is bad or it is not good. I would just say that take opinions, take help, but at the same time allow yourself also to trust your opinions, your decisions, your ideas, your beliefs. Okay, yeah, maybe also forgive yourself for the past mistakes when you were not able to make the right choices for yourself, or you made choices from other people understanding, and it has not worked for you, and somewhere you have internalized that emotions. Okay, though I feel that you are already recovering, you are in the phase of recovery, but yes, there are still parts of you who are waiting for you to connect. And this was yogic path. So usually I select one, but in your case two. So first card is Sita, but it is in reverse. So we will read this from the book. And another card is Pratyahara. So you know Sita is a goddess. I hope you are aware. If you follow Hinduism, definitely you must be aware. But if you don't, so I would like to give you a brief. So Sita is a goddess who was married to Ram, Lord Ram, and we will read from the book. Let's see, because I don't want to give my knowledge right now. Let's see from the book first. Maybe if something comes. So it has come in reverse. So should I read in reverse and just letting the universe help me guide? Okay, I should read reverse. Because let's see, I'll go with it. Why? Yes. Hope it makes sense to you. So she is a goddess of devotion and loyalty. So the upright was different, and this is reverse. So I'm reading reverse. It says, you have given your all to a person, but you have been questioned, criticized, and not treated with the respect you deserve. Interesting. Though you truly want to make this person happy, it's time to walk away and choose yourself. This person will never change, and the only thing that can change is you. By stepping away to preserve yourself, you are choosing the love and healing vibration of this planet. After Sita showed her loyalty to her husband Ram by jumping into fire, he still questioned and tested her. She said, if I have always been faithful to Ram, may the earth receive me. And she sank into the earth, never to be seen again. When kindness isn't honored, it disappears. Oh, heavy. So I think why I say heavy, because sometimes it is not easy to take this kind of steps. I'm not saying I'm nobody here to tell you that you should leave your partner or the person that you are in connection, but this is the message that has come across. Maybe you can use your own discernment, what makes sense to you. You have to understand that it's okay to take a step back if you completely doesn't want to give up on a relationship. One of the reason I feel is that whatever the connection that you have is coming from some other time and space, from some past life. Okay, please work on this if you believe in this. If you don't, maybe that could be another card for you or another reading for you, but this is what is coming in. I'm just honoring what comes in. Okay? What can you surrender? Surrender to the beauty of natural world. Maybe you need some healing which can be given or be received by you through nature. It says, take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ekasthy there. So nature can bring lot of healing to you. It will also help you to have a better connection with the Mother Earth and help you to decide or choose wisely. Okay. And another card which has come was Pratyahara. Let's see, Pratyahara. Pratyahara and Sita has come together. Okay, we will see what is it. I always do this. And I keep saying in every set of classes. 71. It says 8 stages of yoga, control of the senses. Recently you have let go of some distractions in your life and everything has upgraded since. You have realized that holding on to things, foods, stimulants or people only keeps you anchored to a physical world. Truth lies in letting go of all that is not you. The daily coffee, piece of chocolate, social media addiction or need to buy, those were once a part of your identity, but have now diminished. This is the time to go deeper into Pratyahara and let go of any attachments, even those that are less obvious. Continue to meditate, which draws you immediately into Pratyahara and illuminates what is you are holding on to. It is only from here that you can listen to the truth within and act accordingly. And it has come with Sita in reverse and the inner child. So you know what I am getting? Maybe you have to make certain choices of letting go. This could be a relation, this could be past experience, this could be a habit, anything. But you are not able to let go because there is a void in you which has been filled by this addiction or with this toxic whatever it is. The good news is that you are already in the process of letting go. It's not that you are not. Because I feel you are already doing, it was mentioned, right? You have recently either let go or you are in the process of letting go because you are very attached to it. And the attachment was because there was some kind of void which was being filled with this habit or an experience or a person. And now use your discernment to let go. Now this, if you don't want to let go of a relationship, then maybe let go of a habit, maybe let go of codependency, okay? Because the change can happen in another person, we don't know, but the change can happen in you. It has to start from you, and you have to unbound all the contracts, all the past lives, releasing the patterns that is holding you back to stay stuck in the pain and drama and trauma. Okay, you don't need to stay there actually, but yeah. Also because the back card was Ace of Love, so loving yourself is not a crime, and choosing yourself is also sometimes important. And I think this card is flipping out, so Lover's card is coming. So if you are looking for a new relationship, then this could be a card that some idea or thought or belief that is coming from a past understanding or a relationship or an attachment of a relationship has to be let go before you get into this new partnership. Because for this group, I feel there is a lot of choices coming in the coming time. Because let's see if you connect and honor the inner child, or the be kind and loving to your inner child, what will you attract, or how will your life change? Okay, it will be divine assistance. I am open to receive. You will be open to receive something. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is willing to receive all the right help. Let me feel deserving of divine assistance in every way, open to receive. And clarity, I think I started that this is something to do with clarity of thoughts, ideas, beliefs, something. It says, clarity is my birthright. Change me, divine beloved, into one who remembers in every moment my true self, love, light, wisdom and divinity. Okay, so I think you are clear inside you what you have to do, but you are resisting to do because there is a discord, so you know better why it is. What I am sensing is maybe because of the old idea or a thought or a belief or an experience. What else? I am forgetting something. Maybe I can read this unbound card from this and then see if there is something else that needs to come up there. Let me not do the mistake of not going to read this. Okay, that reminds me, maybe there are some habits or there are some patterns or the mistakes that you keep repeating, and now this time you are getting clarity, not like in this time but in the space that you are in. Do not make the same mistake and trust your instinct rather than trusting others. I'm not saying you should trust me, I think you should trust yourself. it is time to release old soul stories that you have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear this pattern than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that are ready to release, ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind them. This is the life in which you are free yourself from trauma of past life. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging this old pattern, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving the calling in support. It is time to unwind from the old ways of being that no longer sustainable. You can keep your hand on your heart and say this, that I release all old soul stories, vows and contracts and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I am or who I came here to be in the present time. I carry the lesson, growth and gift, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, forever unbound. Once you release this, that soul pattern, contract, whatever it is, I'm seeing that you will be so happy and so much in peace also, and very clear of your life, I think. Again, I feel don't be in a hurry to make any decision or a choice. Take your time. It's okay to take your time. Okay, it's fine, no problem. Maybe go into nature. Nature will help you to make better choices, better decisions. That card is remembrance. The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul in the body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with this life. So some of you may be getting some dreams, maybe you are aware of some soul patterns, maybe you get some glimpses or visions of some past lives, or maybe when you come across certain person, when you look into them or look into their eyes, or when you come in contact with them, then you feel some connection with them. I don't know, you feel good about it or bad about it, but yes, you feel the connection with them, and that's a big sign that you are connecting to that. Though my idea was to about the inner child, but this is what it is. Why it has come with this? Maybe the pattern of making not so right choice comes from past life. Okay, and that could be another thing. Past life and inner child past life. Anything else that people who have selected this clear thoughts can talk about? Let me just pick one card. Not getting proper sleep, or maybe you are getting some nightmares. The struggle is real. Nine of Pentacles. So your journey is from 9 of Swords to 9 of Pentacles. See how you can become more independent. What can immediately, when I say independent, is freeing yourself from the emotional dependency of some kind. Okay, so take baby steps. If you are not able to take the step right away, take baby step. At least have a vision of being free from all the past experiences and coming in the energy of 9 of Pentacles, which is your own freedom. I think go in nature, I feel. Support, the right help will come again. Okay. So maybe till now you were struggling to all this, and you don't know who can help you with this. So maybe you can declare in the universe so the right help comes to you. It says, allow me, Divine Beloved, to let go, relax and enjoy the process, knowing that it is safe to offer all to your capable hands. The right actions are always shown and the right help always comes. I love the card, I love the energy. So you can ask the universe to help you to clear your energy. Okay, clear this energy of past life or past experiences from any time and space, and you will be good. And I would like to conclude the reading with also, many times if there is a situation from this childhood where you have faced some difficulty, many times the children go through something because it the soul is somewhere aware of the plan, because you may have got some resources if you have faced the difficulties. That makes sense. What were the supports, or where were the people who have supported you till now? In what way they have supported you? Because if there was a problem, universe may have given you some solutions also. So be in gratitude with that, and be in gratitude for the supportive people who have come across, because if you have faced issues from childhood, there was some divine support. Now this could be support from humans, or this could be support from the god, goddesses, spirit guides, angels, whoever you believe in, or ancestors as well. Okay. So I think that more support will come if you just allow to let it come to you. Okay. So I hope this reading was helpful. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comment section. I wish you ease to this process, because I understand completely that how difficult it must be for you to be in this process. Because if you're listening to now, thank you for being patient, because I'm sure this must not be very easy and you must be not expecting this from this reading. So thank you for staying till last. Let me know in the comment section if you stayed till last at least, because I think I want to know, right? Because the idea is to contribute somewhere in some way in your life, and this is one of my important understanding on inner child, and I really want him to be happy and free from all the burdens of the past and experience life in truth. With all this love and wishes, thank you